Hello, my name is Shrey. I'm here at Auto Fair Hyundai, or most people at Genesis call it Genesis of Manchester, and I'm going to go over the G70 with you. There's actually 3 points I actually want to hit throughout the video. One is the exterior look of the car, second is interior, and the third is their maintenance program, and also one of their most popular features, which is Genesis Connected Services. So with the exterior, Genesis did a good job in kind of redesigning the vehicle. They were first introduced as Hyundai Genesis, and there was 2 individual logos. Then they kind of rebranded themselves and made it more of solely a Genesis product. So this, in the front, you have the Genesis logo, you have the full-on chrome grille, and that does change up a little bit depending on what engine size, what trim level you take a look at. So the exterior kind of changes along the way depending on what engine size and trim level you look into. In this one you have the wraparound headlights, and you also have the daytime running lights and fog lights. If you come along this way, you have aluminum rims all around the vehicle. Those also change depending on which package you take a look at. I know the sport model has more of like a darker rim, and then most of the standard models have more of a generic rim on there. And if you want to come to the back, so H-Track is Hyundai and Genesis all-wheel drive smart system. So pretty much the car can sense whichever tire is losing traction, and it'll send power accordingly to that tire. In the back, it's easier to tell also which engine size you're taking a look at. This one is a 2.0 turbo, which is a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. And then you can also get 3.3 turbo, which is also available. So on the inside of the vehicle, one of the first things they kind of made sure they spend a lot of money on is the luxury look of the vehicle. So you're going to see a lot of chrome inside blended in with the leather. In the middle, you have an easy display of climate control. You have luxury items such as the cooling seats and the heated seats on both driver and passenger seat, and you also have the heated steering wheel. On your middle, next to your gear shift, you have different drive modes which you can select. There's actually 4 different ones. One is a sport, eco, and smart, and one is just a normal mode. Another feature that's located on here is your parking sensors and cameras. So this one has cameras all around the car. A lot of times when people go into reverse and they go into drive, it pops up the front cameras, and some people like it, some people don't. You can turn that feature off. I personally love it because you can kind of angle your camera to where you want to look at the vehicle, so you can tell the camera I want to look at the top right or I want to look at the top left, and you can kind of change that accordingly, which kind of looks something like this. So your front left, and your front right. It's kind of changed up a little bit because our passenger door is open, but you can kind of tell the car, hey, I want to take a look at the front right because there's a shopping cart there and I don't want to hit it on the way out. Obviously sneak peeks are very popular in New England, and so you want to avoid those as much as possible, so you can tell your car where you want to look and make sure you drive around it accordingly. And that feature you can turn off with the parking sensor located here. With Genesis, you have pretty much all safety features standard, which includes our intelligent cruise control. It has a lane keep assist and also forward collision and warning also. So my most popular features are the lane keep assist and the intelligent cruise control, which you can set through the steering wheel of your vehicle. On your left side, so your lane keep assist and blind spot is your top 2 most activated features. So Genesis did a good job in making sure that you can turn those off without going into your steering wheel, which you can turn off by simply hitting the 2 buttons. You also have your gas tank and your trunk button located there also. So majority of the Genesis models does have the moonroof available. You can simply open the vent and also open the full moonroof there. Another thing that's comes with the Genesis brand itself is the Genesis Experience, which includes a 3-year 36 maintenance program, which includes our valet service. So simply, I explain this to all my clients, is you can get an oil change done by simply sitting at a couch at your house. You can reach out to Genesis and say, hey, I want an oil change. They will either pick up the vehicle, get your oil change up, drop it off, or you can set up a loaner accordingly, where someone brings a loaner to you, drops it off to you, takes your vehicle, gets all the servicing done, brings it back, and picks up the loaner accordingly. I think that's one of the best features in this vehicle. I've had people use that to their advantage if they're busy during work, or generally they just want to stay at home and not come to a car dealership and get their service done. You can also use that way accordingly. You also have another feature, what's called Genesis Remote Start service, which is integrated through an app on your phone. And I love this feature because you can simply tell your vehicle for 10 minutes I want my car 62 degrees, or vice versa, 10 minutes I want it 89 degrees, depending on the climate where you are. I have personally used this many times, and it's a lifesaver when it comes to the summertime, especially having leather in the vehicle. You can get your car cooled down completely, or vice versa, in the winter time you can get it heated up like a sauna, and you can hop in where it's negative degrees outside but your car is 89 degrees inside, and that's one of the best features I love about this vehicle. So if you liked my video, I would recommend personally coming in, taking a look at this vehicle, even test driving the car, and most of us can show you why the Genesis brand can be for you.